Okay, I gotta do another video on WTO. It is the most talked about penny stock literally on every forum, and rightfully do so. This thing has made 100% move from the low on the August 29th. And, you know, doing this research here, most of these stocks, that do these are China stocks that have the biggest dumps. You gotta be really careful, and that's why I'm very cautious on this kind of stuff. This thing went from 249 and it's now at a low of 5 cents and now trading after hours, as you can see, at about 8 cents. So you might ask, well, how do you trade one of these things? Back in my old day, as a beginner trader, I probably have been buying every dip on this thing and thinking like, oh wow, this thing is super undervalued. I'm looking at the news. It doesn't seem like, this is like, you know, so bloody that it shouldn't be that way. This is an overreaction type move. And when you read up on it, I read a lot of this stuff. I even seen that they are not doing the reverse split or something. I seen that on X. Correct me if I'm wrong, but besides that, all that point here, is this a good buy? What is the technical saying and all that? And this is obviously going to be a high risk play. Anything under sub 10 cents, you got to realize you're kind of going to the slot machine of the stock world. This is literally just putting your money in and you're really hoping. But there is a way to do this thing as I'm saying, I have my band set up. I have my EMAs, which are in the middle. As you can see, when price gets close to the upper band, it sells off. When it gets close to the lower band, you really had the buyers. So there's obviously a strategy in this. The lower K on the KDJ is at a 25.70. That's what I'm really watching. I would like to see that if this thing gets under 10 and go from there. But yeah, WTO. I looked at a lot of posts from it. I think this is probably going to bounce. And as you can see, if we took advantage of this, this thing has potential to run out of nowhere. If you look at the 5 minute chart, look at this insane move. 13 cents it went from a low of 5, all in a matter of 10:05 to literally 2 o'clock. All in a matter of a couple hours, it made a 100% move. You can't ignore something that has this kind of volume. This thing went up 150% in a couple hours. Massive move. Obviously, it comes back down. A lot of these pennies are pumps and dumps, and people were like, well, see, it's a crap company, but it could have made you 150%. It's not about, if it goes back down, this just gives more opportunities. So I'm looking at WTO. The best way to obviously trade it, and I'm going to keep saying this repeatedly, look at the 5 minute candle, look to see where is it at, make your entries as close as possible to the lower band with time distance. As you can see, when you have the EMA 20, I'm going to show you guys on the daily chart, but this is a great day trading stock because you can make lots of money on a company that's super, quote, undervalued, and then you're scalping it and day trading this thing constantly. I would definitely day trade because if you try to hell with this thing when it got to 13 cents, it went right back down. You should definitely take the gains. But as you can see, this EMA 20 is your time distance. When price does not touch it on a 5 minute chart, and you see quite a big length on it, price will shoot up to it. And when it shoots up to it, it can either go down or up. And as you can see, we go down a little and then we shoot back up, and we're just kind of like in a stagnant pattern. But if you make your entries just based on this simple rule, you will be a very profitable trader. And as you can see from literally the lows from here, that is a 13%. You're already in the ballpark. At least you're not buying at the very open of the bell, and you'd be down quite a bit. Because if you look at the opening bell and you go from here to here, that was a 22% drop on your account, right? So you want to definitely make the best decisions. And like I said, look at near the ATR4, massive pump. This is the one I like the most. Wish took the stab on this one, but look at this, near ATR4, 60% pump, literally in a matter of 20 minutes. So this is the daily candle. As far as swing trading it, I would not recommend swing trading it. There's a lot of unknowns overnight. If you're day trading it, this is awesome stock. And the reason why is look at the volume, guys. There has not been this much volume in any penny stock that I'm seeing right now. 386 million volume. And I think after Labor Day, Tuesday comes in, this thing is going to start exploding with volume because a lot of people are happy about it. Or looking at it, and they're going to be like, it's one of the most talked, and when a lot of influencers and people talk about it, you kind of get that explosive move like FFIE got. It had that big rally because people kept pumping it and pumping it. But we all know that it all dumps eventually. Algos control the market. So here's the thing, guys. We know the volume's there. It's not like it's dead on volume, so that's very good. We know we have to hit the EMA 5, which is this. That is our first turn target on a swing trade. I don't think it's going to hit anytime soon. As you can see, look at the percentage. It's up 1,200% if it touches that EMA 5 as of now. That is a massive. I mean, you might think like, wow. So what's going to happen is the market makers aren't going to probably let that happen. This is going to fluctuate quite a bit. If I do decide to like really go big on this and swing trade it, I always say wait 7 daily candles after this big pump. If you want to get some skin in the game, look at the 5-minute chart and get as close as possible to this system. You might ask, well, how do I get this system? How do I learn how to do your tactics? How do I learn the reversion to the mean and all that? You're more than welcome to join the Discord. I highly recommend it. We have a lot of plays that are in play that I think are going to be really nice, that are A-plus setups of where you have a daily candle at these ATR4 levels, and there's massive time distance on the daily, so it's a higher, stronger signal for your swing trading stocks. So if you guys want to join, click the link down below in the YouTube comments and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. Please read how to subscribe if you have an Android user. You will have to subscribe on your browser. But it's very simple. Avoid scammers. I would never trade your account or message or DM you. Hit the server shop in the top left and you'll see how to subscribe. It's very simple, guys. We have 2 memberships, very basic, Swing Trading and Day and Swing Trading Plus. The Day and Swing Trading Plus is only $12 a month and you get access to all my alerts to the left. You get my day trade alerts sent to your phone, my swing trade alerts sent to your phone, my education. I do live streams and all that, so you guys can understand how this works. I have an over 95% win ratio, and that's to give you guys confidence in this system. My day trades have obviously better wins, more percentage gains than my swing trades because swing trades are more patient. And I highly recommend you give the day trade aside service a try. But this is WTO. Now, you might ask, well, what is the price prediction? Where could this go? Well, if you're looking at, let's look at a 15-minute chart. Well, we clearly know that the 13 cents was obviously the high. The 14 cents is the high. This is where sellers love to get in. And as you can see on the 15-minute chart, we get this ATR4. It makes totally sense why this should be, getting put down. When it gets to these bands, even on a lower time frame, we revert to the mean. Where is the mean? This EMA 20, right? So when I'm looking at this, you got to look at the levels of that. 13 cents, very, very, very overextended. I would love to see a break of 10 cents area in here where that had some resistance right in here, and then see it from a lift off from that perspective. But even if you sell it at 10 cents, this is still nice gains, guys. And honestly, what I would like to say is do a trail stop. Minute you make some good gains, you're up 10%, 20%. Scale some out. Keep scaling some out. That way, if it does this dump, you're not like, wow, I could have had 100% gain, and now I'm, stuck in the negative again. All right, so yeah, join the Discord, guys. You're going to see this system in real action. It's one of the best for trend reversals. It looks for stocks just like this that have big dumps, stocks that are, extremely undervalued, and you're looking for a reversion mean. Because we never want to buy a stock that's up in here, way up in here, above, near the ATR4 on the upper band. It's above the EMAs, because it's never coming back here. I can probably say, the chances of it coming back here is close to 0, and you'll be bag holding for a very long time, and you'll be taking a massive loss. Whereas if you're buying down here, according to my system, then you have a much better chance to survive in this market. All right, guys, hope to see you guys in the Discord. It's only $12 a month for all my services of an over 95% win ratio. I had the results to prove it. Just go to my RTK journal. You can click that link to see all my active trades, my day trades and swing trades. And yeah, I'm very pumped about WTO. I think if you guys want to take more of a gambler side into the penny stock world, this is the one that's doing it. Obviously, look at the 5-minute chart, wait for it to get close to this ATR4 with some time distance, and you'll probably be totally fine, and you can easily keep making money on it, because as long as there's volume, there's always opportunities. All right, guys. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know what your average is. Let me know what you think about WTO. And I hope to see you guys in the Discord. Peace out, happy trading, and I'll see you next week.